Y'all, yes, I look like death warmed over. I will, maybe tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know you.
It's okay, you can come in.
This house costs $11 million.
What? That's a lot, Clay.
It is.
Did you just fart? Oh, God. Y'all, I'll go in tomorrow to what's kind of going on around here that's got me tired as hell. I'm just gonna make a cake. Y'all look like death warmed over. Is this not? I took a bath yesterday and went to bed with my hair wet. A shower. I don't take a bath. I hate baths. Anyway, isn't it funny how some people are bath people and some people are shower people? It's so funny to me. Anyway, I'm fixing to make this cake. I'm making a Highland cow baby shower cake, which I think is going to be adorable. I made my horns. I shaped them out of this tinfoil because if you make them all out of gum paste, these boogers would weigh 50 pounds. This is going to be his mouth, part of it, and then he'll have a bottom lip. But again, that was going to weigh 50 pounds if I made it all out of gum paste. Anyway, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to cover the horns and make the little mouth out of this. I'm going to sit here and I got 3 colors of tan, brown, whatever you can call this. I'm going to sit here and make 50 billion squiggles. And then, like when you're doing something like this, you make whatever you think you're going to need, and then you make that many more again because you use so much on one of these cakes. It's unreal. So I'm going to make 50 billion squiggles for his hair. And I got some banana bread in the oven. It's smelling heavenly, y'all. Got the cake cooked, baked. I put mine in the freezer before I ice them, so I'll put it in the freezer and overnight tonight, ice it tomorrow. And yeah, when I have time, I have time right now, but I will, and it may be later today, but maybe tomorrow, I will tell y'all what the hell I got going on. Leave it to me, y'all. I always got some bullshit going on. I just don't always talk about it in the video because I get on my own damn nerves. So anyway, yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next clip. Do y'all know how women wear these little pieces of hair out like this, trying to be all sexified? How the hell do y'all, look, it's right in my eye. It's just annoying as, I could not do this. Look, I mean, that's my gray hair too, so it's wild as heck. Y'all, I noticed in the video a while ago, look how bald head that makes me look right there where my hair is white. Isn't that crazy? I've got a head full of hair, but right there where it's white, it looks so thin. Looks like I got a bald spot. I'm just showing y'all all the goodness today. Just all the goodness. But yeah, I couldn't be sexified because that's on my last damn nerve. And it may be because 15 other things is on my last damn nerve. But yeah, I am. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. So far, I've got this much made. And like I said, I mean, I'm not thinking this is enough at all. I think I probably need about 5 more of this much. So I'll be here a while. But yeah, did I already say I got the horns and the mouth made? I can't remember if I did that, if I videoed that or not. But yeah, that's where we're at. And y'all, my banana bread, I got my banana bread done. Y'all, this shit is good. And all I do is I buy whatever the package is. Let me go see what the package is. It's like see y'all, look at that, all up my nose and in my mouth. I keep wrapping it around this, hoping it'll stay. It won't. Martha White. I use that, and I put the milk in it like it calls for, and then I used 2 packages, so I put 4, like I buy bananas, and because we don't like them unless they're like really like green almost. And then when they start kind of going off, I stick them in the freezer. And I knew I had a whole bunch in the freezer and I needed to do something with them. So that's why I got that. But I put 2 bananas per package. So I used 4 bananas for that bread. And y'all, let me show it to you. It's just so good. Y'all look at it. It's so moist. Oh my God, and it's good. I cut me and Clay a big old piece. I've got the camera. I'm holding the camera different, so I'm not sure where to look. If it's, I think it's over here, because I keep looking at myself, which makes me look like I'm looking off in the distance. But I think I need to look right here. Anyway, I cut me and Clay a big old wedge, put some butter on it, y'all. As Clay will say. I don't know if y'all are not from the South. You may not know this saying. I don't know. When something's good, you go, oh, that slapped your mama good. Slap your mama good. Well, Clay has never been able to say that because he ain't even thinking about slapping me. But I'm not trying to be like, he loved his stepmother, his step-grandmother too. But he changed it to, no. Yeah, that'd be right. Just, oh my God. He would say, make you want to slap your mama-in-law, because he would never say mama. But he loved Evelyn too, but she's been gone for a long time. But anyway, so yeah, he says mama-in-law, because that's a safe one to say, because we ain't got no mama-in-laws. I mean, well, Dan did until recently, but I didn't. So anyway, it don't matter. Shit. My rambling ass needs to shut up. I'll see y'all in the next clip. Hopefully I won't be looking like death warmed over, and I'll explain what the shit I got going on. Okay, y'all. What I've got going on. It's not a big deal. It is a big, I don't know. It's a big deal because it's just been a pain in the ass. Few weeks ago, we had 2 big old dogs show up. Me and the girls, the puppies, were laying here in the bed. It was late, like 9 or 10 o'clock one night, and we thought we heard like a whimpering right out here, on the patio. And of course, the girls jump up and start screaming, and it's these 2 giant dogs out there. And so I didn't do anything because I didn't want the girls, I didn't want them to be around them at all. But anyway, they ended up on my front porch. And being who I am, I took them some food out there. I threw them a blanket out there, put them some water out there. Y'all, for like 3 days, they didn't offer to leave my front porch. Like, they would get up and go pee and come back and get on the porch. So, of course, Gina feeds them 2 meals a day. Not only do I feed them like dog food, I cooked them chicken. I buy those big old trays of chicken legs. I cooked a whole tray of chicken legs, because I'm telling on myself here, but that's what I feed my girls. I pull the meat off of a chicken leg, and that's what I feed my babies. But anyway, so I cooked a big tray of, that's not all I feed mine, but anyway. So I was giving them chicken legs too. And of course, who would want to go home, if you're getting fed like that? And, we'd never seen them, but you could tell they were well cared for. They were fed. I say they were well cared for. We thought it was a daddy and a son. We know now, we were told now that they're brothers. But one appears to be older than the other one. He looks like he's got a cataract in one eye, and he either has hip dysplasia or he's been hit by a car or something, because like when he's laying down, he has a really hard time getting back up. Once he's up, he's okay. That's why I know he's old like me, because once I'm up, I'm not so bad. But boy, that getting up is a pain in the ass, literally. But anyway, so finally I said, I got to do something with these dogs. I can't just have these dogs on my front porch, because I can't go out with mine, because even though they appear to be really sweet dogs, I'm scared of what they would do if they got a hook. Because, Abigail is teeny tiny. Should be one good bite for them. And so I posted on Facebook to the Lost and Found pets for our town. Well, the lady that runs I know now who she is, but she runs animal control. But at the time, I didn't know that. But I messaged and said, hey, I've got these 2 dogs. Well, she's dealt with them so much, she knew where they belonged. So she goes, oh, yeah, those belong back here on, such and such street. And so she messaged him. I think is the way it went. She messaged him. He comes and gets them, but when he came to get them, those dogs did not want to get in the truck with him. He didn't, you could tell he didn't want them, or he was frustrated with them or whatever. And the dogs looked at us like, please don't make us go with him. Please don't make us go with him. And it just made me feel terrible, y'all. I felt awful that, I mean, I know it may sound crazy, but those dogs literally were going, please don't make us get in this truck with him. I made him get in the truck with him because I was like, you're just being crazy, Gina. Anyway, but like that feeling, I just couldn't shake that feeling. So I messaged the lost and found person, and I said, he didn't want those dogs, and those dogs did not want to go with him. If he needs help, finding them another home or something, we'll try to help him find another home, like, whatever, because you could tell that was just not a good situation. He didn't have collars or anything for him. Anyway, so she said, well, I'll pass that news on. So, I don't know, a week and a half goes by, and the man messaged me and says, hey, I was told that you might want the dogs. And I was like, I was hoping he never, I didn't hear from him. But, of course, he didn't want the dogs. So I said, well, I'll take him and try to find him. I can't keep him because, my little piece of land here, we live literally feet from a street. I can't have these big dogs, with anyway, I don't need no big dogs. But I would try to help him find some, because I never imagined, y'all. So anyway, he promptly brings them to me. And so I find out that they're either 6 or 7 years old. He can't remember how old they are, that they're brothers. And he said that they don't have names. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, we have an empty bedroom over there. And so we thought, well, we will stick them in this bedroom and not let them sleep in there in that bedroom at night, and then put them out in the yard during the day. And I don't know, a couple of nights that worked. That was great. They, slept in the room. We put them out at night. We put the beds over there for them. And, it was great. Well, then one day we let them out and they were gone. They were just gone. So a couple of days later, the guy messages and goes, hey, the dogs are at my house again. And I said, I'm sorry. They were, as you know, they do you the same way. They just ran off, So we will, and in the meantime, I had called about getting them fixed. I had called the SPCA. I had called the Humane Society. I'd called everybody I could find to call. Nobody was calling me back. Some of them you can't even leave, some of them, their mailbox was full. They didn't pick up and their mailbox was full. One of them didn't have an answer machine for you to leave a message. It was just a mess. So, I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? What am I going to do? So I said, all right, well, because it was 8:30, might have been 9 that night. I said, okay, well, we'll come get them first thing in the morning. Is that that'd be okay? And he said, yeah, if I'm not home, just, go in the back and get them. And I said, okay. Well, about 4:30 that morning, y'all, them dogs rang my damn doorbell. I'm not even shitting you. I'll show you. Yeah, the dogs were like, ding dong, we home, y'all. So of course we feed them. There's, we have a couch on the front porch, and they like to lay on that couch. So we just left them on the couch for that night, thinking, they'll be here in the morning. They'll be here for a few days, and they'll go to his house for a few days, here for a few days, whatever. I don't remember now what day it was. Anyway, animal control calls my phone and says, I've got your dogs, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wait a minute. So you talked to that man and he's told you them was my dogs? I did tell him I'd help him find them a home. I was irritated. I'm not even going to lie. She's really nice, though. She's been great. She and I talk about it, and I said, ma'am, look, you know where I live. I can't have them big dogs. I told him I'd help him find some place for them dogs to go. And it has been, at that point, I had called the SPCA like 3 times. I'd called everybody. Nobody was calling me back. I even called animal control of our county. And they said, no, you're not in our jurisdiction. And I was like, but we're in the same county. How can you not be in my jurisdiction? Anyway, she said, no, they weren't. She said, even if we were, we can't take them because we're full. How does the Humane Society say, no, we just can't take them? And I realize now, I didn't realize it at the time, they would just put them down. And that's not what I want. I mean, I don't want that. But what am I going to do with these big-ass dogs, y'all? I mean, like, we were trying to take care of them. But the little one jumps on me, and y'all, they're big and they're really strong. And he just wants to play. He's not doing it in a mean sort of way, but it almost gets me off of my feet every single time. I went in there in the room with him, and I told Clay, I'm just going to sit here and pet on him for a while, and because I don't let my little girls be around him, because I don't know what them dogs might do. Because one night, I don't know if the cat got hit by a car, and then they got it, or if they got the cat, but they got a cat, and killed it. And so you're not getting around my babies. You're going to have to die if you get around one of my babies. But anyway, so I can't have them big-ass dogs around here. But I didn't know when I offered to help him find him a home, nobody, and I mean nobody, will take these dogs. When I called the SPCA, she finally called me back, y'all, and she said, I'm sorry, we can't do it. We had somebody surrendered 53, and somebody else surrendered like 28. And I was like, but I called last week, and I ain't got but 2. How did y'all take 80, but you can't take these 2? I mean, I get it. Everybody's doing all that they can. But, yeah, I was like... But anyway, I had... when I talked to Animal Control, she said, email... she said, get online and just see who you can find. Well, I kind of think Animal Control should have a list of people that goes, here's a list of people that you can try to contact to help you take them. Is that not what Animal Control's job is? But anyway... So I go online and I hunt, and finally I find this big dog rescue project or whatever, and you couldn't call them, you just had to email them. So I've emailed them. I have not heard back from them at this point. The animal control here in our town, I told her, I said, I've contacted them, and she said, oh yeah, I know of them, and she said, that's a really good organization. So she said, I might have a little bit of pull with them, so I'll see what I can do. But at the same time, I'm going, because she said she couldn't take them either here in town because she's full. You wouldn't be full if you knew somebody that would take some dogs. I mean, so anyway, I don't believe anybody's going to take these dogs. I don't know what's going to happen. I know at this moment, Dan's getting dog food we take a mixed can with their dry. I'm not cooking them chicken legs no more. Crap on that. Them old horses can eat a whole package. Each of them can eat a whole package of chicken legs. Anyway, yeah, we got these 2 big ass, they're something mixed. Great Dane, Lab, Pit. I don't know what they are, but I was going to tell y'all this. I was in there messing with them, and the little ones there's a little one and a big one. We call them Daddy and Son because that's what they look like to us, because the older one, I mean, the bigger one, like I said, he's got a cataract and he's got bad hips and he just seems older, but anyway, the animal control lady, too, said their names are Scooby and Shaggy. Why did he tell us they didn't have no names? Anyway, but anyway, I was in there messing with them, and the little one, like, he reared up on me, and he turned his head real fast, and this pointy tooth hit me in the ear. Y'all, I thought he done bit my ear off. It hurt so bad. So that's the stress of calling everybody under the sun, trying to get somebody to take these dogs. I'm scared. Like, we have neighbors that have a ton of kids. Well, they love the kids, but after me knowing they killed that cat, I am scared for them to go around anybody's kids. I don't want these dogs to hurt somebody. I mean, Jesus, what do you do, though? I mean, isn't that like animal control? Like, the animal control of the whole county said, no, we can't take them. Animal control here in my town said that we can't take them. What the hell do you do with some dogs that just show up, that the owner didn't take care of? They've not been messed with, played with, talked to. to where they're not like they want to just take you down. I don't know. So anyway, that's my problem, guys. I probably done rattled on for 13 minutes now. Let me shut my mouth and get off of here and go deal with these dogs. I got a cake to finish. I'm going to Arkansas to Cameron and Clay and I are going to Arkansas for a little quick trip. So yeah, I got shit to do. I can't be dealing with these dogs. But anyway, do y'all need some dogs? Do y'all know somebody that needs? They're good dogs. I mean, they're very friendly. The older big one loves a tennis ball. Like he found, because I've got tennis balls for these girls. He found one laying in there in the floor and has carried it around ever since. And when the kids walk home from school every evening, he takes and tries to push that ball into the kids' hands because he just wants to play. So they're good dogs, but I just can't handle these big ass. They're horses. I mean, they're little horses. So anyway, I will see y'all next week, guys. And hopefully I won't have no new shit on my plate. My plate's full. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.